if there's someone in one of these cars, they blow up. That can happen. That becomes murder or worse, terrorism plus. And I know that on January 20th, the president signed into law, through an executive order, restoring the death penalty. Do you think this sort of thing, and I hate to think it, people leave their children and pets in cars. I mean, you don't know. This is deadly, dangerous stuff these liberal protesters are playing with.
Yes, it is, Harris. And what I can tell you is that President Trump condemns this violence, and he is determined to restore law and order in our country, and he will ensure that the harshest penalties are pursued for those who are engaging in this vicious violence that we have seen targeted at this American company, Tesla dealerships.
First of all, before I get started, who looks at a camera with their lips puckered like that? Why is she standing there with that collagen lip action pucker as if she's going to kiss the camera? Who is she advertising for? Is it because she knows Donald Trump is watching? You know he loves white blonde women. So is that what she's doing? I digress. Go back and watch that segment, and that's about a good 55 seconds of a segment about Tesla cars being vandalized. Now, while I don't agree with vandalism and people blowing up people's cars, I mean, those cars run anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000 plus. I don't agree with that at all. But for them to say the death penalty for vandalism, don't get me wrong, the Fox News reporter there, I can't remember her name, she was saying that if someone dies in the car, then yeah, that's different. But to say someone committing the act of vandalism is akin to the death penalty, you've lost your rabbit ass mind. But Trump has been this way since 2015, and it's just bled into the ether. Back in 2015, when he was having those rallies and people were protesting and they were fighting, they actually had Clinton supporters being accosted by Trump supporters and him saying, I will pay your legal fees if you get in any kind of trouble. I remember this one time, this old guy elbowed this black guy, and the police had the audacity to take the black guy down. He wasn't the one that did the hitting. And everybody was like, yay, MAGA. This is what Trump has built in this country. This is what he's gotten a lot of angry white people who've been mad, who's really been mad at this country's progress over the last 40, 50, 60 years. It's really eating at them. And maybe it's not just them, it's their parents who saw what was coming and would complain to their children, and now their children are seeing it. So now their children are adults, now they're in charge now, and they are mad at the fact that the country is really progressing toward a very positive future. So they got to say, okay, let's make America great again. Remember the Tea Party, taxed enough already. Let's take the country back. We want to take our country back. Why do they want to take their country back from a black man who got into the White House? So when Barack left in 2016, the country did a pendulum swing. We got, no drama Obama. We couldn't shake him. We couldn't break him. We couldn't impeach him. We couldn't get him out of office. So let's do a complete pendulum swing and put in someone like Donald Trump, who pledged to make America great again, but they could not define the year in which America was once great. Oh, this country has always been great. Oh yeah, well, name the decade when this country was great and when it was lost. So they brought in Trump to take it back, to make America great again, only for him to destroy the country. And they swear up and down, oh my God, they swear up and down that Trump was the greatest thing since sliced bread. When in actuality, the man didn't do anything in his first 4 years. You know what? Let me scratch that. He did do something. He got the COVID vaccine together in 9 months. He got the COVID vaccine approved and got all the red tape out in under 9 months. And then he didn't want to deliver it. That's how confused MAGA is. Now, he's taking from you, literally from your pockets. He's firing veterans. He's trying to slash your Medicaid and Medicare. $800 billion. So he can give a tax break to the rich, and telling you fools, let me take this money from you, give it to the rich so they can give it back to you. How does that make sense? People are protesting Elon Musk, and they have a right to do so. but they don't have a right to go and vandalize people's cars. They don't have a right to do that. But now you're saying because they're out there committing those acts of violence, which is what they are, violence, act of vandalism, and they should be tried and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law and receive whatever kind of punishment they're going to get. I agree with that. You want to say, no, we want the unalive penalty. We're going to take it to the extreme. We want the unalive penalty. That's the pendulum swing that I'm talking about. They want to do the rip the Band-Aid off when the man has on a leg brace that has a cast with 13 staples in it. You can't do it. You can't do America like that. I remember these videos that came out back in the mid-teens, epic rap battles. And when Mitt Romney was going against Barack Obama, they had a rap where Abraham Lincoln said something about the country not being a company and how Mitt Romney was a businessman and trying to treat the country like a company. You can't do that because lives are involved. And now they're trying to treat the country like a company. You got the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, and you got an alleged rich man in Donald Trump. You got a billionaire cabinet, and they're trying to run the country like a company. That's why people are out there uprising. But, oh, no, they can't uprise. Let's give them the unalive penalty. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. What do you think?